In this video I'm going to show you how to make a selection which builds up upon what we've done in layers previously. So I'm going to bring in my image, open, I'm going to go up to my selections folder in here and select myself. Pretty hideous picture which won't be improved by selection, but never mind. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is go to my quick selection tool. Now I'm very roughly going to go over this, over here, and I just want to make sure none of the background is selected. It's pretty okay, it's not too bad. I'm now going to come down to the bottom here and go to this refine edge. Click on that. I'm on black and white. Now if I move the smart radius, I click the smart radius, it's very clever at deciding on soft and hard edges. So let's move the radius right across here to 250 pixels, and you can see what I mean. It's picking up the flyaway hair around the edges. Sometimes it might pick out bits you've missed on the body as well, but let's sort of move back in until we get a fairly solid head, but we've still got some of that flyaway stuff left. A little bit there, perhaps slightly more. Okay, right, that's okay. Now I'm going to click on this little arrow here, which is where you find all your different options, and I'm going to try overlay. And I just want to see if there are any background bits showing through, or bits I've missed. I think there might be a couple of bits there, a couple of bits there, maybe down here. Okay, I'm reasonably happy with that. Right, so I'm going to now decontaminate colours, because sometimes around the edge you might get something as a background showing onto the image. I'm going to move it to about 75%, which seems to be a recommended sort of size. That'll do, 77. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is output this as a new layer with layer mask. There's various options in here, but that's the one I want to use if you're doing fine selections. If you want to remember those settings, you can always click that. But I'm just going to go OK. Right, I'm going to make this a little larger, see if I've got lots of background selected or not enough selected. Right, it doesn't look too bad, it's a bit blocky here, but there are some fine bits. I'm now going to go up into my enhance, I think that's where I find it, just colour, and I'm just going down to defringe layer, because I think I've got some turquoise coming in from my background. I'm going to do it to about 3 pixels, let's try that. Maybe even more actually. Let's try adjust colour, defringe layer, another couple of pixels. Okay. Right, now what we've got over on our right hand side then is my original image, my layer mask. Now I don't actually need the layer mask anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that by clicking and dragging up to the bin. But I need to click on apply here, otherwise I'll end up with just my original image. So I'm going to apply. Now I need to bring in another background image I can use as a background, and I'm just going to use this stone wall here. Right, put that there. I'm just going to undock that. I'm going to drag the head across. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't want to save the changes. Now obviously that's a little bit small, it's rather ridiculous, and if I'd held the shift key when I was dragging that, it would have looked an awful lot better. I still think I need to be a bit fatter only in the image. Let's just mess about a bit more, maybe a bit more. Okay, let's dot that and have a look at that. And if we see, it's not too bad, is it? We might have to defringe a little bit more. There's still some odd little bits of turquoisey appearance showing through here. If we move, you can see that it is. But by and large, that's not a bad selection. We've got fine hairs showing here. It doesn't look blocky, it doesn't look weird. It would pass muster quite reasonably as an image. So that's one way of doing fine selections with Photoshop elements very, very easily.